Today is a beautiful day to hunt the classic Trackmania world record. And if you don't know what that is, it's a select list of about 700 maps now out of the 600,000 that have been submitted that have stood out for their quality and prestige. And on this list of classic records, we're gonna go for a very old one. The 9th oldest record on the list is on the track Basketball, and it was driven in 2015, which I hate to say it, is almost 10 years ago. The second place on the map is also from 2010, so these are ancient records. Some people might have been born after this date that are watching this video, and a lot of people that are watching this one probably aren't subscribed, so guys, if you enjoy this content, subscribe. The overall goal is to try to climb the classic world record leaderboard. I'm currently 10th with 11 world records, but I would hope to see myself near the top 3 eventually, but we gotta get started with the hunt, so let's go. Before we drive, you have to take a look at this intro to give you a sense of just how old this map is. Built in 2008, some flash game type animation made on the in-game media tracker. Start the green timer and let's get the show running. So this map's called Basketball, and it is, as far as I understand, about just that. You play basketball, you shoot some hoops, basket number 1, you respawn, and you try to get the quickest respawns and lowest jumps into these rings possible. So here's basket number 2, barely got that one off the rim. And then basket number 3 over here. And you might be able to already see why this record is so old, because there isn't that much you can do here. It's straight lines. It's respawning after getting each basket, and you need a 41.7. So I have had a look at it, and there are a couple of tricks. For one, you can reduce airtime onto this first ramp and take basket number 3 first. And this is a more efficient path through the track. Now I believe the world record takes basket number 1 here, and then basket number 2 as the last one. You really want to be smooth with all your inputs here. Get up. Get early on the respawn here, and I think we might have like a 42 mid somewhere. Yeah, 42.2. Only half a second, but it's not only on a map like this, it's actually very far. I definitely need less airtime in the start here, but I am just curious if there's anywhere else to gain against this ghost, so let's keep going. And what we're trying to get here on the start is actually a bug to reduce airtime, a so-called ram bug. If you get that, then the wheel lifts up for a split second, then drops down and you reduce airtime. Here I don't believe it's possible or efficient to get one, but you want to get a smooth landing here, as that's going to build speed all the way up and jump into this ring. That was a very early respawn actually, happy about that. And promising, but it's gonna be like a 41.99, 41.95. Still 0.2, and I didn't really drive that badly. My first ring was very bad, so now I want to try to farm one of these bugs, because that's what you need for the record probably, is some, yeah, like look at that. If that lands, that's huge. If you've never seen a Ramstein bug, what that is that this clear dark line on the edge of the road is not as smooth as it looks. And you can drive over connection points on that block to force the one wheel to crash it, and then dip over the edge where the finish block is. And hopefully within not too long, I'll get another good one and you'll see the time gain. Okay, wait, there's one thing I need to try, but first of all, look at that. That's the ram bug, and we probably gain about a 10th here up to the ring. Yeah, 07, still 7 ahead. Oh, but I have less speed. Oh, this is gonna go very badly, I think. Yeah, I do wonder if this path is optimal though. The world record has been unchanged for 9 years, so, you know, have people tried new ideas in that time and not succeeded? Because this does look optimal, but I was wondering if you could reverse the order. Because with this, you're driving flat, and if you go for the right side first, you're driving an uphill first. Like, does this work? Not fast enough. But maybe get the hole on the side. This is something that you might not know, but the checkpoints in this game, the rings, they're different from the ones in the new game, and they have these 4 holes on the sides that you can actually collect the checkpoint by jumping through. And this would also reduce airtime, which is not what I was intending with this. I just wanted to see if this route was faster, because you get the downhill for the next part too. But I mean, if you can jump there, it works. Now you need this one. Oh, and that's not smooth. So you have to actually go wide here, which might make this path bad. There was a no respawn timer in this game, and then you would probably go here. You'd have to... This is actually a very precise part if you can go here, which you can. It's not too intuitive, and like, especially when second place from 2010, it's not too intuitive to start jumping through the side of the ring like that. And let's see the last one. So 105.82. I'm very curious what my final split will be. Okay, 105.37. So about 9.5 seconds for the finish is possible, I think. Which means I need a 31.2 checkpoint. 32.2. Okay, so now we're just gonna pretend I got that one. I'm gonna go wide. Sure, that's fine. Pretend I got this one too. We're living in copium land. 32.2, 32.2. That's 32.7, which might put this out of reach. You see that? What's the inefficiency there though? Like the wheel clip was bad, but I did respawn early to sort of like compensate, simulate, and then is there anything you can do here? I was looking at if you can maybe jump here with an inside line. I think I could beat it the intended way, but I kind of want to try this. Just do a few here. That was very good. Okay, a little bit more exploration, and then we'll go back to the normal path if this curiosity of mine doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, until I get that ain't good, I'm not able to put this idea down because I feel like it might be faster. I was gonna say it's clearly not going straight on the start. You have to go either left or right. And then it's very logical to go shortest path. This just feels efficient because you jump low, you skip the ramp instead of jumping onto it. Like, there's so many things that feel like they should be faster. 10.6, yeah. I got the checkpoint this time. Oh. You actually have to go for the triangle there, because I didn't... Landing bug. Wait, now I'm very curious. Okay, I need to do some replay editing here. This is how we would do things in the olden days, alright? When you were hunting a map back in the day and you wanted to know if a run was fast enough, you'd have to actually go into the replay editor. But really what we do is we just line up this respawn with the other one. So 1097, and let's see. So we take the start from the first ghost, and then we see what it is after our respawn. So here, it'll get this one at 20.2. I think that's a fair respawn. And the last one, it needs to be, we said 32.2. I thought it was 7 seconds. I was like, what is going on here? But 32.2 has already passed, so I mean, this would be a very clean run without that. Maybe someone else can make that idea faster, but I cannot, so let's go for normal way now. Man, okay, that was a little bit of a red herring. I just got very excited. I'm a little sad I couldn't make that route work, but now we can go back to trying to farm low airtime bugs on this route. And one trick I already noticed is that when you respawn here, you want the car to get the ring as soon as possible. And you might think that going at full speed is best, but I believe actually releasing and landing earlier into the ring because of that saves a little bit of time. Small apology about the lack of uploads, by the way. It's been a hectic weekend. Had a lot of friends over. Had my Sweden moving in party. Crazy picture on my Instagram story where we bought a shopping cart full of alcohol. The Swedes have accepted me as one of their own. And little do they know that I'm currently hunting one of their most esteemed world records. Like, yes, you have that pole vaulting guy who's very good right now, Mr. Atlantis, but you also have AR Rocks. He's actually Swedish, this one, which would make beating it all the more worthwhile. They do not know that one of their national treasures is under threat right now. Try to jump. Oh, did I click? I clicked. Yeah, the car has less speed, and this last one is so precise. Basically need to land on the first pixel of the platform to have a chance. Let's see if we can improve the other parts of the run first. Yeah, look at that. This is a good demonstration of what I talked about earlier. I was 400ths behind, but then equal because of the release. So clearly there's something going on. I think this video should have started with watching the world record once. Maybe we should do that, but maybe we also don't need to, because that was a crazy bug. I officially hate nipples. I don't know who invented nipples or who thought that these rings needed nipples, but they absolutely do not. All right, well, speaking of, let's watch the world record once. All right, so here is the world record from Rocks. Swedish flag, American skin. Yeah, I had a better airtime reduction than that. That was kind of crazy. And then here, I guess he just aimed better. Clean respawn. And now he does a air brake there to maybe get a bit more speed. I gotta try that. And here I think he jumps too far. I think there you should actually release a lot. And then inside line. Respawn early. And probably a precise turn to the finish. Yeah. 9 years. This record falls today. This is a good one. Not again. Why? Why are nipples in this world? Trackmania in-game. Oh my god. Will respawn timing too? No. Looks like it's good. I didn't get the last checkpoint. I respawned too early, but I didn't expect the bounce up. That was a very nice start though. But it's very fun to be hunting classic tracks again. I actually found a document on my PC, and it has a lot of classic maps that I at the time was going for, and I might revisit a lot of these in the old document. I was actually first on the classic world record leaderboard, but then over the years I didn't hunt that much, and basically about 100 of my world records on the classic tracks have been beaten. And I'm only left with around 10, but it's time to try to reclaim some of these times. This is not one I've ever hunted or had the record on, but there are a lot that I want to hunt. So if you guys want to see more of this stuff, the classic tracks, then definitely let me know. It's one of my favorite things to do in Trackmania. And there's so much history on all these maps. Like, you have records on them back to 2008, a lot of these very old ones. It's been 30 minutes. We still haven't beaten the time from 2010. Although saying that, this might be close. Oh, it's actually a very good respawn. I was doing it with the analog keys. 88. It's my time, and that is tied for third or fourth place. How the leaderboard works. We do PB. We still haven't beaten the 2010 time, but let's keep going. One thing I've also gotten done over the last week, guys, is furnishing the room. I put up a lot of Trackmania posters on the walls. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The green couch was actually a bet that I lost with my friend, but I think it ended up looking killer. So, but he was doing it as well. I was like, bro, this looks so good. You should totally get this. Also, this doesn't really show up on camera. I gotta show you guys another thing I got. The camera is so far away and blurred, but look at this. fastest way only neon light. I put it like there. I might find a better spot for it soon, but guys, isn't that insane? My friend and fellow member of Fastest Way Only Fit was the one who made it, and I think it looks insane. Just gotta find a place to put it. But whenever that light is on, I mean, I can't go for any normal way stuff when there's a 6 shortcut. Although for this map, I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything. I have one idea, but you're not gonna be fast enough. I mean, that can sometimes be the hardest part of finding a shortcut, is challenging pre-notions. Ah, someone probably found it already. How am I supposed to be more clever than anyone who's ever played this map and find a new route that no one's thought of? But yeah, anytime I see 1052 star checkpoint, I think back to like the 1043s I've had, I'm just like, oh. Where are the bugs? Where are the bugs we so desperately need? It's the singular biggest time save on this map. That felt good. So my last string was bad in PB. That's good. How close are we? 83. Okay, we're 600ths away. Still behind 2 Swedes though. Carrigan and Rox, both from Sweden. But that's a lot closer. Almost a decade old, this record. Makes me feel old, because I was very actively playing Trackmania in 2015. And I remember when this record was set, and I was like, whoa, that's nice. There was one time when I looked through every classic track for shortcuts for about like a few minutes each. And then if I didn't spot anything obvious, then I moved on. This track, I opened it, I saw, okay, there's probably no shortcut, and I went to the next one. And I did this for a lot of maps, like almost all the classic tracks at the time. But then in later years, what's been really fascinating for me is sometimes some of those tracks I checked. Like for example, the player Schmaniel recently did a project where he shortcut about 30 classic maps and uploaded all the records at once. Some of them beating very prestigious records, which is very cool. So it's almost been an hour. 20 minutes of that spent on theory crafting, and then the rest of the 40 minutes basically spent just bug farming this ramp. But if I don't see it's instantly low, then I'm just gonna reset. That's very good. Very good. Come on. Barely respawn. Please. 79. Oh, the last respawn was so late, guys. Else I had it. Very good run, though. Very good run. I want to compare these two, and then we go for hopefully the eventual world record. My run versus Rox. You see, he got a way better bug and way more speed. I think I had a 48 checkpoint, and he looks like he has a 43 here. My landing here felt very good. Different lines. Catching up. And then again, I release, and I'm ahead. I'm ahead. I should be having this. Ugh! A super slow last respawn. And a good last turn though. But okay, back to the map. Let's get this. 200ths only necessary. Okay, actually an idea here. Look right. Equal. Except for one missing checkpoint. That, I think, is faster. I might want to go for that. Like, one of the first ideas I had, but you do it as the last one. And you actually have to release beforehand, but you still get to the ring sooner, I think. It's a bit of a odd variant of basketball where you can thread the ball through the side of the hoop. But I am noticing I'm getting too caught up in absolute perfection here. Like, I should totally not restart as much as I do or respawn as early as I try to do on some of these rings. This costs so many valid points. Perfect. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. The shock and horror when I go so wide in the last corner and it's a 77, man. Shock and horror. I left an entire planet, an entire galaxy between me and the wall there. Should have been the 76, but we're getting there. This record is gonna fall. Side. It's late respawn. 78. I definitely gained with that though. That's with the side, man. What a trick. Okay, we gotta go for that now. That's at least cool. We're adding something. I think if I get it with the end trick, we're at least adding something to this record. Adding a little bit more innovation to a map 10 years later. I'm starting to get why if people haven't hunted this in the last 10 years. It's because of these bugs, because my god. Seeing like rocks get a perfect ram and then you try to replicate it. Like playing against this ghost has to be so demoralizing. But let me try. So we've enabled Rox's ghost, right? Just look at this. Oh, I thought I got a good start. Zoom, he's just flying. That's a good start. But at this point on a precision map, you're just inclined to reset because the dude is literally flying fast and getting called. But the world record's also calling. Who'd I pick up from? World record or real life call? I missed both. One moment, guys. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. It was the YouTube police who called me because they said we have a suspiciously high amount of viewers that haven't subscribed to the channel, and I don't want to get in trouble with law enforcement, so, you know, if you guys enjoy the videos, you should totally hit the button because it helps me out and keeps me out of trouble. Thanks. I want to play against my ghost. Rox's ghost is too insane in the start, man. So, I'm back. I had to take a quick break. That's what the phone call was about. But now I'm ready to actually beat this, so gotta get back in the groove and then it'll be a matter of time, really. And my previous session, I was very picky on the starts. But I think with this session, I'll make it a policy to continue every single run. Well, every start within reason. And I tie it with a plus 03 last second. That's crazy. See, this is what a break can do, guys. I've been playing for about 5 minutes since I got back. Oh, it's the record. It's so bad. Slow. It's like when you finally beat the record, but it's just not the dopamine hit you wanted. I'll improve. One more. But guys, that is it. That is the world record broken. One of the oldest in the classic list. 9 years it stood until this moment. Fun that I got it with the trick though. I thought about not going for it because the lead was so strong, but I'm happy it landed. That's at least something I'm happy with. I'll try to improve for a bit. Okay, so apparently I wasn't recording. Wow. Guys, I just improved my time finally. Yeah, just after 3 hours, I finally got the improvement that I was looking for. Well, terrible blunder, but let's compare to the 74. Yeah, apparently I stopped the recording at some point, but good thing that I noticed now and didn't like do the entire outro. Yeah, so I improved my time to a 4170. I still wish I could go a bit faster, get a 0.69, but this is the eventual run. The other Norway ghost that you see is my 74. You can see Rox to start is just on another level. This was I think a 1049 and then a 1303. I respawned quite early and now we're equal. And then what I realized after grinding a lot is like I can still drive over that ramp, which might have saved me another 100 here, equal to the ghost, releasing, landing early, getting that one, and now I'm ahead of both rocks and my PB. Trying to keep a decent inside line, and then aiming for the gap. Respawn. Much faster respawn than my ghost, but kind of a throw in the last turn. Maybe lost 100th, which would have been the 0.69, but that's going to be everything I'm going to grind for now. I do want to keep going. I do want to maybe get this one to a 0.5. That's what feels like it's possible, but I'll take this for now. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a lot of fun. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, else we get in trouble with the law enforcement. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.